Hey, what's going on, guys? We're gonna come back to the video today and take a look at Thomas Narazuko. Before we get into this, guys, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and check out the podcast. So let's check this guy out, see how he does. Okay. Let me take. Oh, he was outside. I'm like wondering, like I thought he was that guy. Does a nice job, stays with them. It does look like when he does block and he gets outside that he's leaning too far on the outside, and he kind of was able to not stay on the inside right here. I get it. He throws him off, but still. Yeah, defensively, what I don't like right here. Defensively, he's getting up straight. He's giving his opponent a chance to get his close range. I don't like that. You know, right there, that's a good job. But he's not getting off of this block right here. He's staying up with the same height. Try and get lower with him. You know, it's taking him a while to get off this block. He didn't get off of it that well. And running back was actually able to get a little bit more yard than what he should have wanted to get. Does a nice job right here. This is a great job by him. But I don't like is he's almost completely vertical right here. Try and stay a little bit more lower. I know it's difficult, you know, but try and stay a little bit lower to get a little bit more like power and pressure with it. Because on these types of plays, just because it's very important to stay low. It doesn't right now. Like what I don't like is he's standing up like he does a nice job. But he's up straight, and I know that's how he was able to make a play, but still. You know, he's just when he right here, once the guy, he's not on his footwork right here, the guy runs into him and he's kind of like, not really trying to drive the guy in a sense. I know it's a pass, but he's not like he's just standing there and being physical. What I don't like is right here, he stays with them and he's being very physical right here, doing a good job. Gets thrown off, but he stays with him. But then once the quarterback gets out of the pocket, he doesn't try and he's jogging. It really seems like he's just jogging instead of trying to make a play. This year he does a nice job. I don't like when he's getting up straight. Able to make a nice like tackle right here. So. Does a nice job right here. Makes the hole. Pushes the guy that's outside, able to push him inside. Right here, does a nice job. Right here, he starts to get low and he gets lower than his opponent, but then he gets up higher, and that's, he could have gotten a little bit faster, but he went up and he started to get higher than his opponent in a sense. We could be making these crazy plays, but when you're like making mistakes sometimes, it'll work once in a while, but it won't work 100% of the time. Right here, I get it, you're reading. I think you're supposed to be reading him. But what I take a look right here is he went straight up to the backer, didn't try and block this guy, and almost it's such a weird run because they have right here. These two guys are doubling right here. It looks like, and he's letting this guy through, even though he's like on. It looks like he's not lined up outside him. He's lined up right here. It looks like he likes. It doesn't look like the quarterback's reading him. It's just like normally if you're gonna have um your tackle be solo, you normally don't have him going right to a backer. You normally have him go to the end. You know, I just find that very odd. Like, did he mess up? Because it really didn't look like the quarterback was reading or something. Like, I get it, he makes a block right there, but it's like, at what cost? I don't know if he did it wrong or not. Let me know down in the comment section below what kind of formation what kind of blocking scheme that was, because I just don't know of any blocking scheme in which the tackle just goes straight up to a backer, especially like instead of like it's not even like a double team, it just goes straight up to the backer. It's just look it up. Comes across. I wanted to call this a great tackle. Does it really like you know his stance is very he's in a 3-point stance, and I feel like this is not a good 3-point stance in a sense, because his base is very wide in a sense. That's more of like a stance you'd run with a 4-point instead of a 3, because it looks like it's like his knees are over the length of your shoulders, and, and it's not like it's just a very wide stance, and it looks like he's walking like a penguin. It's not giving him a lot of like power in a sense with his legs. Does a nice job on this double team right here. Comes up. What I don't like is right here. You double teaming a guy, you double teaming a guy, you double teaming a guy. This right here, you're double teaming a guy. Neither one of you guys came off for a backer, right? So then why not come off to the guy that comes right to your shoulder? You double team a guy, one of you guys got to come off. If you see a guy coming, you get off, and if you don't, then don't. But there's a bunch of guys that came past you guys. Neither of you guys came off on. Don't know why you didn't say you, or me. It's a very common tactic. It does an okay job, but you take a look. Your opponent was able to do it, but you almost went straight up, and you just use physicality instead of using positioning. Right here, his stance right here, his it looks semi-wide, but let's take a look at how his step doesn't look proper. I'm trying okay, no, it's a good step. It's just I just don't like I don't like this, because actually no, he did come off. I didn't see his teammate come off. He didn't try and get more control of him once his teammate came off. This right here, he does a nice job. I don't like he's kind of leaning into his opponent right here. And if his opponent just tries to slip off him, he'll fall right down because he doesn't have full control of him. But does a nice job, fixes it, and actually takes out 2 guys, which I really love right there. And that's a phenomenal play. Does a nice job right here. He's physical. You can usually see that he's physical when it comes down to it. It's just, he gives up a lot of he stands up straight, and that's like a huge thing with him that I see is that he gets vertical very fast. Like right here, he doesn't when he gets up. He once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he's already almost up vertically. You know, does a nice job right here. physical, throws him down. Does a nice job with his kick steps right here. This is a great job. Sees that he has this. His teammate has him. So right now he's working on his outside, and he sees that he's trying to come outside. Kick steps, and then power steps inside to keep him. That's a great job by him. No, I don't know if he got in right here. Doesn't really like get off him until he makes contact with him, and that's something he probably should improve on. Is just being able to get off blocks and be able to be better with it. I don't like this. You see, after a while, he gave up on it even before the quarterback's ball was out of his out of his hands, and it's just like, needs to stick with his opponent for a lot long, because it's just a huge impact in what the game can become if you just give up these small little plays. Because just in case, like, if the coverage is really tight and he needs more time, you need to be able to stick with your opponent. Does a nice job on this play. Doesn't allow the guy coming off the edge to even get any momentum shift on him. I'm not gonna say that this is really like, you know, du- you know, he's very sitting a lot. He likes to stand up vertically when he's going up, and it's very easy to stop a guy when he's going vertically as much as he is. Okay, doesn't do the best play right there for a counter. You know, not the best thing in the world when he does that. Okay, comes up, but I don't like how he does this. You take a look right here. He's got it up almost straight. Runs into him though. Gets a nice lucky play right there. Runs into him and doesn't allow a play. This is a scrimmage or oh no, this is a game because I know what this is. This is Amityville. It doesn't have. Does a nice job. He's able to get up. Makes a physical play right there. The one thing I have to say is he needs to like stay a lot lower. And I know it's very difficult to stay low on defensively, but that's what he needs to do. And it seems like when he's blocking, it also seems like he'll hit a guy, but he won't go down. And that's something he might need to work on. Is just being able to hit his opponents and make sure that like they're not going to come down and make a play or something because he doesn't stick with them for a long period of time, and that's something that he definitely needs to improve on. But other than everything that I've said, he's a solid player, great athletic abilities, and all around just a phenomenal athlete. So remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, and check out the podcast. Peace.